Worry and stress, two things that eat away quality of life. Throughout your journey in this world, two of your biggest enemies are worry and stress. Worry is something in the mind. Stress is a result of worry. The simple life is a way to rebalance your life so that you have less worry and stress. You cannot eliminate worry and stress. You can rebalance your life and lessen the worry and stress if you build on a solid foundation. Everything in your life requires building something, whether it's a physical, spiritual, or mental thing, starting something on solid principles that guide your everyday life and decisions. If you don't have them in place, it doesn't matter what you call your life will be a disaster. I had a girl write me today on one of my older videos about living in a car. Sometimes people think I'll sympathize with them that living in the car or living in your car, living the simple life is the answer for everything because they're ready to give up on life and they want to avoid doing the work of their life. So they're looking for, let me just check out of society, not work, say that she said she had a learning disability and she's in college to learn. There's a scripture that says, do not pay to educate a fool, for it's useless. Guys, look, you should try to build your life where you can maybe work less or retire early or do more that you love. But you can't build anything with a lazy, ignorant, delusional mind. And I want you to be very cautious when you say you have a disability that stops you from doing something. Because when you say that, you are saying then you have to be dependent on someone else. Okay. And you may need to be, but you cannot have it both ways in life. You can't say you have a disability, but you want to have the independence of living free. You can't have it both ways. If you need help, get help. Let's talk about helping ourselves as best we can based on each of our individual ability. Let's define or let's read the definition of the word worry according to Google. Worry is to give way to anxiety or unease, allow one's mind to dwell on difficulty or troubles. So worry is the mind giving into anxiety and dwelling on the difficulties and the troubles of life. That's very easy to do. I still feel it. Anxiety is unused energy. You can't do anything if you don't get yourself out of bed. No, there's no way. I don't care how simple. You can live under a damn bridge, and I've done it. Okay. So I don't want to hear a lot of bullshit either, because I've lived under a bridge. Okay. And what I could tell you is a lot of nasty people under a bridge, just as well as nasty people in the suburbs, in a nice house. So the simple life, if you have no belongings and you live under a bridge in a tent, it's not going to eliminate worry. If you're under a bridge, under a tent with mental problems, with drug problems not working, doesn't eliminate worry, makes it worse. Now you're more vulnerable to society. The last thing an unstable person should do is put themselves in an unstable environment. Good to see all the people on the live checking. Thank you for leaving a comment. Love T. John. Worry does not go away. Ever. Not in this world. That's why you also need some faith. You need wisdom and you need faith. And you need to do some work. Even if that work is self-care. Self-care is the foundation you build everything on. You can deactivate all your social media. You can change your avatar picture. You can troll, or you could be a lurker, or you could be a poser. But you are always you, wherever you go, however you live. Self-care is the ultimate call in your life. What is the simple life defined by Google? It says the definition of the simple life is referred to a manner of living in which a person does not own many things or use many modern machines and usually lives in the countryside. So basically don't have much stuff. The less stuff you have, the less you worry about. That's true. I agree with that. I fully buy into that. However, I saw a guy get interviewed today who lives in Miami in a tent, living as simple as you could live. And he admitted that, look, 80%, he said 80% of the homeless people have drug problems or addiction problems or mental problems. And he said he's got some struggles too. And he says, Sam, you're taking it too extreme. You're either showing me the simplest of life or you're comparing it to, the average suburban life. And that's fair. There's different shades of the simple life. The simple life may be simply like, you know what? I'm going to downsize my house. I'm going to cut my expenses in half. I'm going to own less stuff and go on more adventures. So the simple life, not to be confused with the destitute life. It can be the same thing. What does worry and stress come from? Well, worry is you're thinking about troubles. You always have troubles in this world. If you didn't have troubles, if you didn't have worry, you'd be in heaven, if you believe in heaven. So obviously, earth can be a better place. You can make it a better place. You can make your life better. But you'll never make it perfect. But always focus when you're lost mentally and you don't know what to do, because you'll be there in life. Focus on what you can control. Focus on what you can control, because there's a lot in life you can control. And treat life just like taking a test in school. And I didn't like it, but I did what I had to do in school. Is if you're stuck on a problem, go to the next one you can solve and then come back to the problem you're stuck on. So don't waste time worrying and stressing about a problem that you don't know how to solve. Because what I could tell you, most times in life, there's going to be several problems that you're worrying and stressing about, not just one. Now, the less stuff you have, the more simple you live your life, the less stuff you have to worry about. That's true. And I believe that, and I preach that, and I live that. But what I want you to remember is when you're stuck on something, skip that problem and go to the next one in order of priorities in your life. Priorities is the key word. This young girl I was talking to today, she had no idea what priorities meant. She said, why don't you agree with me living in your car? I said, one is do whatever you want, number one. Okay. And number two is you don't have no priorities. She said, what do you mean I don't have priorities? I said, do you have a job? I said, you're not taking care of yourself. Physically, mentally, emotionally. I said, how is living in their car going to solve that? And then I blocked her. Why? Because I know when I'm going down a dead-end road. Okay. And I can't waste my energy on people who don't look in the mirror. I've tried that many times in life, almost destroyed my life trying to solve someone else's problem. You know what happens when you don't work on your own life and you try to solve someone else's problem? You end up staying in a hotel room with an alcoholic, popping prescription pills, living a bad life. Or in an enabling, unhealthy relationship where two people blame each other for their life. Or with someone who says, it's not easy, you don't understand. Or with someone who says, the whole world is against me. If you ever come across anyone in your life, anyone who says the whole world is against them, cut them off immediately and don't waste your energy. Don't waste your energy. Put that in all caps and tattoo it on your forehead. What is the simple life? The simple life is rebalancing your life to focus on your priorities. Worry and anxiety is being overwhelmed with problems and you don't know where to start. Simplifying your life allows you to have more energy, more time, more resources to solve problems. Then you have to have a mindset of priorities. You have to have a foundation. Your foundation in life, mind, body, and soul allows you to create priorities. When you don't have a foundation, you don't know what priorities are. And your priorities allow you to look at a set of problems, look at a set of worries, and take it one task at a time, just like at work. But many people who don't have priorities in their own life, Sarah says she likes to meditate. I like to masturbate. That's true. I love you, Sarah. When you don't have priorities in your life, when you don't have an order of which to do things, you get stuck on the simplest of problems. You're not living the simple life. You're stuck on simple problems. And it's very easy to do. It's very easy to get caught in your mind. Sometimes I was listening to psychopaths try to give me advice, and you can learn from anyone, even a psychopath. So I don't think I'm smarter than anyone. But once in a while, I started questioning myself, and then I started looking at their life. I said, oh shit, hold up. Go back to my foundation. And I spent 10, 15 years building my own foundation in life through the help of others, through support groups, through researching. How do you build a foundation? You got to get off your ass. You got to go look for a support group. You got to do your own research, and you got to put in the work of your life. And that's going to be more than a 10-minute video on YouTube. Fucking ridiculous. But the whole point of the simple life, to really make it work, okay, unless you just want to live under a bridge. If you just want to live under a bridge, guys, it's very easy, okay? You know, I saw today on a YouTube clip in Austin, Texas, they're having a homeless problem, like in different parts of the country. Now, Texas ain't California. Texas is conservative. And here comes, you know who came to the rescue? Ben Carson, okay? Who is he? He's the guy that Trump called a psychopath when they were debating in the Republican debate. He's in charge of affordable housing. He was a doctor. He tried to stab his mom when he was young. Now what is he doing? He's in charge of the homeless problem in America. The one that Trump called a psychopath that tried to stab his mom. So guys, if you think you can't figure out your life, guess who's going to figure out your life? Ben Carson. That's true. Oh God, pray for us. Now look, Elizabeth Warren ain't no better either. So what I'm trying to tell you, you better figure your shit out. Guys, focus. What's the difference between a laser and a light? Focus. How do you focus? You have to simplify your life. You have to cut some of the unnecessary out. Andrew Yang's done. I think he's a smart guy, but he only got 1% of the Iowa caucus. That guy Butner won. I don't know who he is. Guys, don't matter who wins. Why? Because life goes on. Life goes on. It does matter. Look, get involved, vote, speak your mind on who you like. But you can't control that. You can vote, but I really don't get caught up in politics too much. Why? Because that's it's not in my list of priorities. I believe in society. I believe in community. I believe in individual responsibility. I believe there's a balance of all those things. But my priorities in life are, Sam, what can I control? I said, well, even if you want to vote, that's not till next year, guys. So what are you going to do? Masturbate to the news for 12 months? Some of you guys have been masturbating to the news feed for your whole life. Guys, I've gone to work and masturbated when Clinton was in office, when Bush was in office, when Obama, when Trump. You know what changed my life? I did. Okay. Now, again, all that matters, but there's only so much you can control. The simple life, if you're a political junkie, okay, there's some of you guys out there, and girls, you're a political junkie. You have an unstable, unhealthy mind, and you're probably married a psychopath. That's true. He or she's a junkie too. You guys are strung out on politics. Guys, I'm strung out, okay, I'm not even strung out on Latino porn, because sometimes I watch Pakistani porn. That's true. Everyone from upstate New York, all they think about is politics. Why? They got nothing else going on in life. Upstate New York's a complete disaster. What are we talking about? We're talking about bullshit. We're talking about distraction right now. That's all politics are. For the most part, it's a distraction. Who likes that? People who have an overcomplicated life, who don't have priorities. You see how we could just get distracted on 10 minutes of talking about whatever? Guys, I didn't watch the impeachment hearings. I didn't masturbate to Nancy Pelosi ripping up a speech. I masturbated to panty porn today. Okay, that's what I did. Don't get stuck, guys. Have your priorities in order. If your priorities are throwing darts at Nancy Pelosi poster in your house, you got mental issues. That's true. And if you're masturbating to a Trump 2020 poster, you got a whole set of other issues. You're both psychopaths. Join Rush Limbaugh. I think he's a psychopath too. He got the Medal of Freedom. Guys, never date some old chick who loves Rush Limbaugh. Why? Total disaster. Okay. Never, all right, let's stay positive. What I want to share with you tonight is what I just shared. Okay. Beyond all that bullshit that we got caught up in for a quick minute. Prioritize your life, man. Don't look for someone else to prioritize your life for you. Like, you're dating some hot person that's compassionate and they inspired you. I think that's great. I think love can be inspiring. I got inspired before by being in love, and then I also got devastated. Okay. Never put your happiness in someone else's hands. They'll drop it every time. They'll drop it. Like Nancy Pelosi dropped a State of the Union speech. Guys, pay attention. Your priorities get in a greater focus when you simplify your life, if you're doing the simple life for the right reasons. You don't want to get caught in the rat race, but you don't want to drop out of the race. Okay. And the race for your best life is always on, man. I hate to say it. Now, you could take a break. You got to take breaks. But you really can't pass the baton to someone else for your life. You need help along the way. But the baton is just like when you try to pass your happiness to someone else. They drop it. They got butterfingers. So on your journey to live your best life, and then we're going to go on live comments, is the whole point to live simple is to, yes, you want to have more control of your money. You don't want to have to maybe work jobs you don't want to work. You don't want to be worried about being laid off. You want to try more things that are risky. You want to enjoy life more. Great. I do too. That's why I did it partly. But also you want to focus on the priorities of your life, your destiny, your calling. What you don't want to do, okay, is not pay rent so you can smoke more weed and do nothing all day. Now, if you do, you should have the freedom to do that. And I'm not mad at you. Like, I'm not one of these people like everyone should work at, because guys, guess what? When you drop out of the workforce, more jobs for everyone else. Okay. So for me, I don't look at it like, oh, no, this person's ruining society. I don't care. I don't care. I think most people are just trying to do the best they can. Okay. Many people are stressed out. I remember seeing 70% of people are unhappy with life. I think that's fair. I think that maybe even more. But out of those 70% of people, I only think 10% of people really do anything really bad. The other 60% of the 70% that are unhappy, they'll just suffer through life. So what I'm sharing with you tonight is how to suffer less. Because in life, you cannot avoid suffering. What's suffering? Well, some of it is worry and stress. Obviously, there's some bad things that can happen in life, physically, mentally, emotionally, financially. So how do you suffer less? Simplify, prioritize, and do. That's all you can control. You'll need some other things outside of your control to fall your way. You'll need some of society, whether it's through politics or community or help support groups. You'll need some of that. Okay. Don't be ashamed of that. However, you also got to grab your life by the balls a little bit. Okay. And some of you sexaholics out there, because guys, if you ever dated some chick or some guy with mental problems, they're usually sexaholics because they have a primitive mind, they primitive camp, and they have a primitive mind driven purely by hormones. They're not masturbating. They're dating somebody in a beat up used Honda, and they're having like wild ass sex in a campground. Total disaster. Priorities help you get your life under control. The human out of control is a wildebeest animal. There's a scripture that says self-control leads to godliness. How do you control yourself? Start by managing your time. Start by managing your time. The management of time is how you prioritize your life. Because how you spend your time is sometimes more important than how you spend your money. Because however you spend your time, that's how you're going to spend your money. And what I'll tell you is this. I went past what I usually like to go past. And what I could tell you is, look, I know there's a lot of hurt out there, but I also know there's some happiness out there. I don't want to be too overly sad. Okay. Why is it easier to be sad than happy? Because sad, negativity is the path of least resistance. Okay. You could easily be sad. You have to fight a little bit for your positivity. You have to fight for your best life. You have to fight for your best life. So in life, you want to be a lover and a fighter. You have to fight for your best life. Not going to just happen. And it's an everyday battle. Some days are better than others. You could have some bad days. Would Trump say? If Mitt Romney fought Obama like he fought Trump, he would have won. There's something to be said for that. I don't think he would have beat Obama, but I think that, what Trump does teach on that is you got to have a fighting spirit, okay? And that's why Clinton lost. That's why Hillary lost. She didn't fight to the end. She just sat on her fucking ass and expected to win. Okay. We already know Trump's a psychopath, okay? However, the guy, he's a fighter, okay? Okay. Now, Bill Clinton, lazy. He got impeached because he didn't fight. Okay. Both are, got their issues. I really don't, again, I don't get too involved with it. But I speak on it, okay? But this is part of life. I don't pander. The number one rule of a YouTube channel, if you want to grow it, don't talk about sex, politics, or religion. One is you're going to get demonetized. All my live feeds pretty much get demonetized. And two is people are going to leave. Do I care? Guys, I already prioritize my life, okay? And I want my YouTube channel to grow. But it's not in my top priorities of running my shit. It don't run my shit. And, certainly the crowd, if I connect with positive people, it's a blessing from the Lord. But if someone gives me shit, they get blocked from the Lord. They get blocked. They go where there's weeping and gnashing of the teeth. Why? Because I simplified my life so I don't have to deal with nasty people. Huh. And I started with my father. And I'll end with some anonymous person on YouTube. It's sad. Sometimes I still feel sadness that I had to cut out certain people because I'm a lover. Now I'm a fighter too because I've been bullied, and you know what stops? You gotta fight a little bit. Now I'm not talking about physical. I know all you psychopaths who cling to your gun, you shouldn't even have a lethal weapon. You should have a non-lethal weapon. However, I know you're mentally unstable, but you should have a gun. I know. That's all right. Keep your gun. I don't care. I guarantee you they're addicted to sex and they got 2 guns. Unbelievable. I don't care. All right, let's stay positive. All right, let's go all live comments. I'm rolled down on windows. I'm pretty happy today. That's true. What a disaster. Guys, click that thumbs up button. Share the video. Leave a live comment. I'll read them. I know I'm a little bit late on it, but I was feeling it. I was just in the flow. That's true. That's how I felt tonight. All right. Well, all live comments all the way from the top. Backwoods, man. Good to see you. Shout out to the Northwest, man. I'll tell you right now, if you're living in the Northwest, man, or California, 1,000 Trails is popping, man. Because I still look at between a home base and 1,000 Trails. And the West Coast of America, now I don't really travel the West Coast, but you guys got campgrounds out the wazoo. Texas too. Oh, we got a super chat. Everyone stand by. Tony, $10 super chat. And does SCA stand for California? Brother, thank you for the show of appreciation. I'm over here pouring my heart out. And you showed some love. You tipped the stripper. Okay? Everyone else is in the strip club just watching me strip. And I'm not mad at that because I did that too. But damn it, Tony. Thank you for stuffing that $10 down my drawers. Makes me know I made a pop pretty good tonight. I appreciate that, Tony. Thank you, man. Positive person. Thank you. Show some love to my brother, Tony. No sex in the champagne room, but Tony gets a massage. We love you, Tony. Thank you. All right, back to the live comments. Backwoods, what's up, brother? I'm living my best life as best I can. Okay. And when I get worried and stressed, I take things in order of priority. And if I get stuck on a problem, if I get stuck on what to do next, what to buy next, how to reposition my life, I stay as flexible as possible, and I go to the next problem. If I'm stuck on deciding should I upgrade my car, if I'm stuck on deciding should I buy a home base, I don't do anything. I keep my life simple, and then I prioritize. All right, I said, Sam, I'm not going to worry about this all day. I still have to go to the gym. I still have to go to work. I still have to go live. I prioritize my life, and if I'm stuck on a problem, I go to the next problem. A lot of you psychopaths masturbating to one problem that's insignificant in the big scheme of your day. How do you prioritize your day? Start with time management. Okay. Time management is key to life. Most of your energy is exerted between 8 a.m. to noon. Most of you psychopaths are sleeping till noon. You've lost the most productive hours in the human day. And that's where the problem starts, right there. Quazo, man. Hey, man. Good to see you. Well, thank you, Quazo. Forgive me if I'm saying that wrong. Chris, nice to see you live. Thank you. I enjoy watching your videos greatly. Well, Chris, I don't take that compliment for granted, and I'm very thankful. Tony, thank you again. Brian, thumbs up and muscle emoji. Thank you, Brian. Sally, heart emoji, and thumbs up. Thank you. Juliana, Australia's in the building. Hey, Sam. Hey, what's going on? What temperature was it today in Australia? It was about 80 degrees sunny in southeast Florida today. In northwest Florida, shout out to my girl Showgirls and her daughter, living full-time in their SUV up there, door dashing, love to them. Tip your door dasher, guys. Tip your door dasher. If you're too cheap to do that, cook at home. But shout out to Showgirls in what was it? She was in Dalton, Florida. It was raining. Guys, Florida's big. If you move to the Panhandle, don't expect to be by Mar-a-Lago. If you move to Ocala, Florida, you might as well stay in Indiana, guys, okay? Because Ocala, Florida, I mean, I don't know if anyone told you yet, but it's total disaster. All right, let's stay positive. Quincy, man, I got them. Good. Tom, what's up, brother? Shout out to California. 1,000 Trails popping. Tony, thank you again, man. Shout out to you. John Suttles, that's my guy. Shout out to Massachusetts. I love you, brother. You stay positive. Keep pushing forward. Kristen, hey, Kristen, hello to you. Shout out to Tampa. Chosen. Tony, hey, Sam. Chosen, man. Hey, John. Lila. Simple life work. 20,000 people have jobs. I don't have it. Crozy says work. Tony. If you are new here, welcome, Crozy, man. Tony's positive, man. Crozy, man. Been on a few times. That's love. Juliano. Doesn't matter where you go. You take yourself with you. Juliano. All I'm telling you is you got the right mindset. I love you. Pizza guy, he's on fire recently. He goes, went for a walk today. He's on fire. Guys, how do you prioritize your life? Go for a walk. Okay. Pizza man did that today. Let's see what happened after he did that. And he met a MILF. Well, stay away from her. I feel better about things. Well, that's good. I'm glad she brought you enjoyment. And what I could tell you is, brother, I'm very proud of you. Kristen, Sam, do you enjoy cooking your own meals? No. I enjoy what I have today, a Publix prepared salad. I put low sodium red Goya beans, some mixed vegetables out of a can, and tofu. I do not enjoy cooking. I don't like cooking. A lot of, not for me. Now, if you do like cooking, then there's ways to do it, and I'm not mad at you. Do what you love. I don't love cooking. I don't love cleaning. I don't like washing dishes. I don't like preparing food. Um, Not my thing. But if it is your thing, I say do what you love. Shows you, man. This year is all about centering myself. There you go. Rebalance your life. I'm digging this guy and his thoughts. Well, I appreciate that. Kristen, this is one thing I really miss while staying in this tiny home. Well, it should have some type. All you really need is 2-burner stove, a refrigerator, and that's it. An oven, maybe. So you can do most things. Just like I remember when I was working construction. I had a big bag of tools. I didn't know how to do shit. He said, Sam, what you doing with that big ass bag of tools? I said, I'm just trying to show up, man. I said, I'm trying to like, just get through the week, man. He said, man, put that big ass bag of tools down. He said, most jobs, you only need a pair of pliers, okay, a screwdriver, and some electrical tape. He goes, you got that big ass bag of tools, you don't know how to do shit. And I said, well, you're right, but I'm trying to get a paycheck, okay? So even when you don't know how to do shit, show up, okay? How do you prioritize your life? Well, start by showing up. If you think living in your car is going to exempt you from showing up, bend over, because that's where it's going to go. Wrap your butt. Good job. Tony cooking. Taffy, that's my guy. Bro, message tonight is great. Give me a fire emoji. Instant like. Thank you. I appreciate everyone clicking that thumbs up button. Show some love to our brother, Tony, too. Give me a tip. Shows you, man. Teaching priorities falls on deaf ears. Well, it does. That's when I cut people off. When I realize my message is not valuable to someone, I don't judge them, but I cut them off. I try to save a few people in my life, almost destroyed my life. Okay. So guys, if I pass by and you're in a ditch, I'm going to try to help. However, if you don't want to get out of the ditch, you just want to pull me in, I'm going to knock your hand away and I'm going to keep walking. Why? Because guys, only so much I can do. Okay. Only so much I can do. Okay. So I don't know, why you're mad at me. I didn't do anything to you. Kristen, at Tony. Oh, Sam can't cook while living in his car. I could, but I don't want to. Just wondering if Sam liked it while he was at home. Now, I cook when I have some girls over, and I did cook when I was at home. That's one of the first steps of getting my health together was cooking home more and eating out less. If you're lost in how to get your health together, cook home more, eat out less. However, at this point, I've developed good habits, and I kind of know the nutritional value of food and how to work it. Because you got to be very diligent and informed and knowledgeable on the road to eat healthy, okay? Because what I can tell you is a lot of people fall for the supplements. Supplements is the banana in the tailpipe. A supplement, okay, is not health, okay? Supplements are if you have a deficiency in your body, okay? And if you're eating Chick-fil-A, okay, you don't have a deficiency where you need supplements. You need to take your big ass out of Chick-fil-A, okay? Go to Publix, get you a salad, put some low sodium Goya beans in there and some tofu, okay? And if that doesn't make you happy, well, damn it. I'm not mad at you, but I'm not going to jump in the ditch with you. Never going to do it, Juliana. I cook on the Jet Boil. It's a compact hiking complete cooking system. Sounds like Nomadic Fanatic with the Instapot. I'm not mad at you. A lot of the nomads fell for the Instapot. It's the banana in the tailpipe, guys. What I can tell you is this. I do instant MILF, okay? What does that mean? I go free porn, I type MILF, instantly there, masturbate, and I instantly turn it off. Why? I like it in and out. Good job. Taffy. I'm from Philly for this week. Be to Philly many times. Arrived Monday for work. First of all, it's a cold time to be up in Philly, man, even though they had a mild winter. First of all, Northwest is a total disaster. Well, that's true. That's why I don't go there, but I love my guy backwoods. Taffy, you know I love you, man. Sarah, meditation helps too. Well, Sarah, all I can tell you is this. I love you on my heart. You're a beautiful woman. Juliana, you don't need a kitchen to cook healthy meals. You damn right. But I'm not mad if you want one. If for some people, they have a passion for cooking. It's a culinary art. Shout out to my guy, Juicy Jeff, who quit YouTube today. I love you, Juicy Jeff. A lot of you guys think, yeah, I'm going to have a YouTube channel. It's going to destroy your mental health. If you don't have your priorities in life, if you don't have your priorities in order, and you decide to do a YouTube channel, guys, welcome to the insane asylum. Because I don't know if you heard about America. About 10, 20 years ago, they closed all the mental insane asylums. And you know what they did? They opened up YouTube. So where are all the nut jobs? They're on YouTube with fake avatars. That's true. Okay. So now you think, well, I'm going to quit my job. I'm going to do full-time YouTube. All you did was decide to put on a talent show for the psychopaths. That's true. And you're not getting paid for it. Okay. So what I can tell you is this, guys. Strap on a dildo because you're about to get it in the ass. All right, good job. Tony, Kristen, you said you missed it. Do you mean you can cook in a tiny home? Sarah's laughing. I love you. Daffy, your message of keeping it moving and not wasting time and moving to your other priorities is crucial in my experience. Damn it, you're on fire tonight. As I gain experience at my job, I notice it's best to keep moving on stuck. Damn it, Taffy. Love and respect you, brother. Play to your strengths. You're strong in the mechanical world, and you got a good mind. Love you. Angel, hey, Sam. Setting priorities is fundamental step towards a less stressful life. Angel, excellent comment. 100 emoji to you. Priorities are organizing your anxieties. Put down t-shirt. Priorities are organizing your anxieties. Okay. You simplify your life so you have less anxieties and worry. There's no life in this world where you have no worries. So once you've simplified your life to have less worries, then you have to prioritize your list of worries and attack them one by one based on what you can control. Don't worry about if 9/11 was inside job. You can't control that, okay? So now you got a list of priorities. So let's say you start step 1, okay? And you're getting stuck on step 1. What do? You go to step 2. That's the whole reason to have priorities. Because if you get stuck on a problem, you know to skip and go to the next most important problem. What are priorities? They're listing things in order of importance. Okay. What's important to you? I can't answer that. Well, for me, what's important to me? Palm trees, bikini, financially independent, healthy, not having unhealthy relationships in my life. These are priorities, guys. Okay. I don't know. Maybe you want to be in the mountains. Okay. Being addicted to sex, doing yoga. Am I mad at you? I'm not mad at you. We got different priorities. Okay. So what I can tell you is this, guys. Let's stay positive. Jaybird, at Kristen, is there no stove? Kristen, the tiny house I'm staying in is an Airbnb, only a microwave. Tony, building your own foundation for your life is a great metaphor, Sam. Damn it, Tony. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Taffy, not to stay in limbo, but keep staying productive with something. Yes. To be honest, your message is universal. It's pretty there. For corporate people, pretty much. Someone give me a corporate sponsorship, man. For no match for anyone. Damn it. Thank you, Taffy. I'm waiting for the sponsorships. No one's reached out to me yet. Lila, most of my videos get demonetized, man. Lila, my life, I lied parents, long time. My mom kicked me out house, so living with someone else. Well, just do the best you can, Zach. I love you. Sarah, I love you all my heart. Now, Sarah voted for Trump, okay? And I love Sarah. Why? Because she's been nothing but positive to me, okay? And she's living in Nancy Pelosi land. She's living in California. And what I can tell you is this, guys. I'd rather live in California than Kentucky, okay? So it's not all about politics, okay? But what I can tell you is this. I love anyone who loves me, and we vibe, okay? Because I cut off people that, I have similar political affiliation, because to me, it's like a small part of life. My bigger parts of life are what I care about. Like, are you a productive person? Are you positive? Or are you some psychopath? That's how, like, we're gonna decide, like, are we gonna be friends? Okay, and if you're hot, it doesn't help. It doesn't hurt. But however, I cut off hot people in my life. That's true. I've cut out people that are hot. Why? Because, guys, that's not everything to me. It's not, like, I joke around. Now, I'm not gonna masturbate to some ugly chick. Oh, man, I'm not gonna lie to you either. Like, when I look up free porn, I don't look for people who look like Elizabeth Warren. Let me be honest. However, I'm not gonna, like, be friends with you just because you're hot. I'm not gonna do that. Jaybird, Sam, the place I rent, but I got a grill for outside and a hot plate. It works. It don't take much to cook. I agree with that, Jaybird. Good job. Kristen, I know that there are ways around it. I just miss my kitchen. That's all I'm trying to say. Yeah, it sounds like when you leave an unhealthy relationship, you miss part of your ex-boyfriend. He had a couple good parts, but he pretty much destroyed your life. Okay. So the hardest part about the simple life is disciplining yourself not to go back to the complex life. However, if you have a passion for cooking, and if it's in your priority list, then attack it in that order. However, if your priority list is live below my means and then cook, make sure that you don't go living above your means, okay, just get to priority number 2, which is cooking. That's why you need a priority list. Like if Kristen has a top 3 priority list, number 1 is she wants to live below her means. Why? Because she wants to be financially independent. And that means you have a higher income than expenses. If that's her top priority, number 2 is cooking because that's her passion. And number 3 is she wants to find a hot guy with a nice ass. I'm not mad at her. She's got priorities now. But if Kristen is getting frustrated because she's living below her means but she can't cook, so then she says, you know what, I miss cooking so much, I'm going to go back to upstate New York, buy a big house, because I could cook more. And if you're in upstate New York, you ain't got nothing to do but cook, because it's a total wasteland. Okay. So now you move back to upstate New York. You're living in too big of a house in an environment that doesn't inspire you. Now you could cook, but you skip priority number 1, and you didn't do things in order. Skip the problem if you're stuck on it, but don't reorganize your priorities. You hear what I'm saying? Okay, good job. Josie man. Oh no. No bueno. Never done that to the news. I'm not mad at you. Josie man. Food, what's a whole other story? Juliano, I do miss my kitchen too at Kristen. Girls tend to like cooking, but Juicy Jeff likes to cook. Taffy, I meant to say Northeast. Well, that's true too. Is a total disaster. Well, yeah, take your pick. Guys, the whole world's a total disaster other than Southeast Florida, in my opinion. Okay, so you ain't gonna get no argument from me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Conservative state, Republican, Democrat, liberal, I don't care. Okay. Now, however, if Florida goes into the ocean, I'm going to California. Why? Not because I care about politics, because I want to go where the weather is nice. Okay. I'm not going to Kentucky. Okay. I'm not, I'll go to New Jersey, only visit my mom. But guys, in my opinion, okay, Southeast Florida is where it's at. Okay, for me. Okay, that's my priority. Good job. Josie man, simple life. Oh yeah, Juliana, simple life and self-care. The 2 S's. Good job, Josie man. Yep, Juliana. Tanji, yo, this is live. We're about as live as it gets. Tanji, I wish this man was my dad. Whoa. Okay, I appreciate that love, man. I appreciate that love. But let me tell you something, man. I preach get a vasectomy. I don't want to have kids. Okay. Now, I was a youth leader. Believe it or not, that's true. Now, I told the pastor I want to talk about masturbation. They say you can't do that. So, all right, I'm getting ready to leave church. And, I had some friends that for time periods, I spent time with their children, and I enjoyed it. Because I'm good with kids, just like I'm good with people. However, I like to be by myself, even though I'm good with people. And I don't want to have kids, even though I'm good with kids. So I am thankful that I can inspire you. I pray I do. But if I inspire you, just remember, I'm like a spark plug. My job is just to spark something in you to go do the work of your own life. And I'm definitely not your dad. But I appreciate the compliment. That was nice of you. Jersey man, Angel, be your own man, brother. He is. Tanzi, I like your channel. Thank you. You're a philosopher. Well, that's true, but I don't mind fuck life. I did that at one point in my life. I mind fuck life. I was doing a lot of research, which you need to do. And I was studying religious texts. I was studying science. I was studying philosophies of life. I was in this whole other universe of mind fucking life. And then one day I woke up. I said, oh, shit. It's good to get a lot of knowledge. It is. And you need to do that. That's part of your self-care and your work of your life. But then you also have to take a step back and simplify life. Okay? Simplify faith. Simplify relationships. And then you can see life, your destiny, and basic principles of life without overcomplicating them. And it makes life better, and you will be a better person for it. Simplify the philosophy of your life. Good job, Taffy. Dude at work today mentioned he got a smoker grill with built-in Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, built-in thermometer. I was thinking, bro, that ain't the simple life. Less things, less chinkers. But I do admit that everyone spends their money different. Some people spend their money on a bottle that has Bluetooth and a dildo. And some people spend their money on dresses. Some people spend their money on tools. Some people spend their money on stocks. What I'm not going to do is tell you how to spend your money. What I am going to tell you to do is live below your means. And if you don't want to live below your means, can I judge you? No, because I've lived above my means at times in life. So it's a good thing, though, Taffy, that you can observe that. Like I remember Sarah, when she started moving in her car, she said she went to Target and she looked around and she, for the first time, she had an out-of-body experience and she saw all the people shopping for like home decor and all these knickknacks and what a waste it was. However, I've been through that season of my life. You have to go through things in life to experience life. However, as soon as you can wake up, smack the shit out of yourself and say, you know what? Keep it simple. Good job. Josie Man, learn and evolve. I like that. Backwoods, that's my guy. Real Talk Sammy 100. I believe politics causes a lot of fights, basically. And it's just another distraction. Good job. Like you said, yep. It's all about staying focused on what you can control. Damn it, Backwoods. Excellent comment, my brother. Good job. Tangy, we need... Gerald! Freaking love you, Sammy. Bless you. Well, damn it, Gerald. Dog emoji to you because I know you love your doggy. Okay, and I know you're celebrating because Trump got out of impeachment. I'm not mentioning. I love you, Gerald. You're a very positive person. So shout out to my guy, Gerald, his doggy. Someone put a dog emoji in the live feed. Shout out to my guy, Tony. Showed me some love today, too. Shout out to every positive person that adds value to your life. Okay? Why? Because that matters. Okay? And if they don't add value to your life, guys, block them. Block them. Why? You got enough to worry about. You don't need to worry about their shit, too. Good job. Thank you, man. Chance, we need less processed foods. Hey, we got them. You just got to buy them at the supermarket. Because all I know is, guys, when I go to the supermarket, there's fruits and vegetables there. Okay? But a lot of people wander their big ass to the fried chicken section. How do I know? Because I used to be 350 pounds and obese. I used to live on fried chicken, man. So all I can tell you is this. Instead of making a right turn towards the hot meals, the fried chicken, the cheese and macaroni, all that stuff, make a left to the fruits and vegetables that don't look too sexy, but after you eat them, you feel energized. Okay? Now, add some balance to your life, because I met some skinny psychopaths, that's true. Oh, yeah. Total OCD nut jobs, guys. Let me tell you this. If they got OCD, don't date them. Why? Because if they can't handle a label being turned the wrong way in their cabinet, they can't handle the stress of life, and they're going to destroy your life. Never date someone with OCD. Total disaster. Guys, I'm giving you good stuff here. All right, good job. Tansy, and less pharmaceutical off-label prescription interrogating into culture. That's true somewhat, but there are some drugs that are needed. You got to have a level of balance. Everyone's an individual, but I hear you. Tony, good point about sexaholics being psychopaths with primitive instincts. Guys, we all have them, okay? I don't judge them, okay? Because we are all human, including me. I don't look at myself as better than anyone, okay? However, I also don't look at myself like I'm below anyone, okay? And I don't look at my life like I can't block anyone, whether it's my father or some anonymous person on YouTube. Why? Because I woke up one day and say, I'm very thankful for everyone in my life that's positive, that's helped me. Because I didn't get here just through my own works. You get help along the way. However, I also put in the work of my life. So there's a certain crossroads where you say, like, I don't want to cut people off. I don't want to, like, cause people pain. However, I don't want to live in a ditch. Okay? I don't want to, be pulled down by the crabs in a bucket. It's a tough balance. And you got to be self-cared the shit out of your life because it's a mental battle, man. It's a mental battle, man. It's not easy. It's very hard to lose people in your life. Like even today, Juicy Jeff made his last YouTube video. I was like almost in tears. Now, Juicy Jeff may be back 10 years later like I was. Because I had some like videos, I don't know if it was on YouTube, but back in the day when I was doing a nonprofit, I uploaded a couple videos. I wasn't ready. I was in my early 20s or mid 20s, just like Juicy Jeff. But when you're in your 20s and even early 30s, you're still trying to figure out life. I'm going to be 40 this year, guys. I'm middle-aged, okay? I know I look young, but I'm middle-aged, guys. Come on. So what I can tell you is this. Even though compared to Bob Wells, I'm an infant, Bob Wells is almost dead, all right? Why? Because, guy's like 60 years old. He looks like he's 80, all right? So let's stay positive. All right, good job. Tony? Tony says, good point. Oh, yeah, I read that. Lila, simple life, get out of house, doing something, playing baseball, good job. Miracle League, often do. I like that you're being productive and active. Good job, Lila. Tangi, yo, talking about Lord, have you heard of Geno Jennings? No, I haven't. Who's that? Tony, thank you again, brother. That was very loving and gracious of you, brother. I don't take it for granted. Coursey man, I have guns and I'm sane. Well, that's to be determined, but I'm not magic. Backwards. What's your avatar of, Kwanzi Man? Hold on, man. Let me click on Kwanzi Man's. I'll tell you if you're sane right now. I'm going to click on your channel. I'm going to see what you're about, man. All right, let me see what your YouTube channel's about, man. Hold on, man. Let me go to this guy's channel. Oh, wait till I see this one. I'll tell you if you should have a permit to have a gun or not. Oh, Quincy, man, you got an avatar picture of some guy with psychopathic eyes, look like Stephen King's father, and oh man, and you got like a prankster video. Man, I don't know, man. If you had like, I don't really know you, I'm not gonna lie. The only thing that you got saving you right now is you do have a nice backdrop picture of a peaceful ocean with a canoe in it. So you're borderline psychopath that pulls too many pranks on people that can sometimes get you in trouble, but you also have a peaceful nature inside you that's trying to stay sane. So you sound like you can be volatile at times. However, deep down, you're really a good person, but like all of us, you're human. Okay, so you struggle with some psychopathic thoughts. So do you need a gun? Well, it's up to you. Okay, because I don't want to take your gun away. I really don't care. However, if I've ever felt threatened, I would contact the authorities and press charges. Why? Because I'm not going to get into a shooting match with a psychopath. I love you, Cozy Man. Backwoods. Yeah, Thousand Trails is popping here. It's beautiful. I'm not mad at that. Too many trees, though. I can't see the sun. Tony, you're on tonight, Sam. I gave it to him raw tonight, man. I gave it to him raw. Danny, 19-inch in Vale? What does that mean? Love you, Danny. Backwoods, show some love for Tony. Tony was very gracious. Quasi Man, Val called Danny. Uh-oh. Tanji, you hit the guns. I got one. Uh-oh. Oh, God. I'm paranoid. Yeah, I figured that. And try to think I don't need it. Hey, guys, I'm not mad at you. Do whatever you want. All I'm trying to tell you is there's a lot of non-lethal weapons out there, okay? So, whether it's a taser, like the Nomadic Fanatic gave you the whole fucking documentary on like a gun that shoots like a... I don't think, guys, there was a state trooper killed yesterday in Florida, Southeast Florida. The cop went to go help someone who had an abandoned car on the side of the road. I don't know what happened, but the guy shot the cop for no reason. So, I don't know, man. Look, do whatever you want. And, but all I can tell you is this, man. Just evaluate the priority that your gun has in your life. That's what I'll tell you. Because I know some people, their top priority is their gun. Top priority. You say, Sam, that's the Second Amendment right. Yeah, the First Amendment right is the freedom of any religion. It's the freedom to protest the flag. You don't like that one. You like the gun one. Okay. Your priorities aren't in order. The number one priority of the Constitution is you can believe in any religion or no religion. There's freedom of press, and you can protest the government, including kneeling during the national anthem. That's priority number one for our country. Priority number two is you can have a weapon. Okay. So get your shit in order. However, I know for some people, their gun is top priority. Am I mad at them? I'm not mad at anyone. However, I thank God for the authorities, because if I have a problem with someone, my number one priority is call the cops, document, and press charges, because I'm not locking heads with some psychopath that loves his gun. I'm not. Total disaster. I love to. Danny? Yes, Chozy. Cheto, what's up, Sam? What's going on? Love to. Love to. Hold on, let me click back on my channel, man. I'm looking at Chozy Man's avatars, man. It's like looking at a Stephen King novel, man. I saw some psychopath today. I love her, but she used to watch my channel. And you know what she's doing instead of self-care? She's reading a Stephen King novel. It's a horror book. Someone with bad mental health should not be reading horror books or watching horror movies. Why? Because you're destroying whatever little bit of mental health you have left. Okay? It's like when I was dating a girl, she was reading a book and she was going to therapy. Well, I said, well, I'm glad you're going to therapy. I'm glad you're reading. I said, what book you reading? She was reading a book about how to seduce a therapist. I blocked some psychopath on YouTube. He was watching videos on how to manipulate a narcissist, how to manipulate a psychopath. He go, why'd you block me? I said, why are you watching videos about how to manipulate other people? Come on, man. Love to you. Tinkerbell, I don't understand why you get so many dislikes. Psychopaths, they don't like to hear this. Always make sure I go out of my way to like, well, I appreciate that. I see as well. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Luciano, shout out Arizona. If anyone has a bad day, hang in there. Good job. Hang your head up and keep hammering right. Yep, and go to the gym. Luciano, muscle emoji to you, but not 2 hours too long. But I love you, brother. All my heart. Shout out Arizona. Lala. Simple life, get out of house, doing something good. Summer 80 degrees, you damn right. March playing Miracle League, baseball. Damn it, Lila, a.k.a. Zach, you're a positive person. I got a lot of love for you. A lot of love for you. Backwoods, show up. Yep. Stay healthy. Yep. And move forward. Tattoo that on your back and put an exclamation point on your butt cheek. Good job. Ryan B. Hello, everyone from the sweet parking lot of solitude. Well, Ryan B., may the psychopaths at the all-night gas station not disturb you. Why? Because I want you to have all the solitude because you're a positive person. I saw you on Outlier Aaron's channel today. And you say, hey, I'm Ryan B. I live in my RAV4 XSE. I said, look at Ryan B. trying to shoot game with some psychopath. I ain't mad at you, but just be careful. Because she, self-admittedly, she was checked into the sane asylum. That's what she said. Now, she didn't say why. She blamed, she was in there with other bad people. All I can tell you is, be careful who you start to holler at, because they may start to holler back, okay? And then you're in a relationship with some psychopath. Not good. I'm not saying she's a psychopath. I'm just trying to say, Ryan B, look past the vanity. Like I told you guys, like I masturbate to hot people, but I don't let people in my life based on their looks. See, you're going to mess around and date someone because they look hot and they're a nomad. However, they don't have a job. They got bad mental health. They're reading Stephen King novels. Man, you're basically one restraining order away from a complete destroying your life. And then some guy on YouTube says, oh, are you my daddy? Well, I ain't your daddy. I ain't your daddy, guys. I love you. Let's stay positive. Think about salad and canned beans. Be careful with those canned beans because they got a lot of sodium in there. How much sodium should you have per day? No more than 2,300 milligrams. What is sodium? It measures the salt in food, which causes high blood pressure in you to retain water. So get the low sodium Goya beans from the supermarket. Laughing? I don't like to cook either sometimes. My exes didn't like how I didn't like to cook every day. Well, cut them off. Why? Because you don't need a relationship that's trying to like guilt trip you into cooking. Tony, good to see you, Ryan B. Kristen, banana in the tailpipe. Oh, you damn right. Never heard that before. Well, watch Beverly Hills Cop with Eddie Murphy. That's where I got it from. I love you, Kristen. Milano, Sammy, hello, with Emilio. Damn it. Un, dos, tres. Living la vida loca. Shout out to Miami. Okay. Shout out to the Super Bowl. J-Lo tore it down. Shakira tore it down. Shout out to everyone living full-time in their Class B plus down the public park in Miami, running their generator all night long to keep the air conditioner cool. Love to you, Milano. Milano, how much is gas right now in Costco? Love to you, man. Ryan B, hope you're having a great day, Sam and Tony. Thank you. Ryan B, I've gotten close to doing YouTube. Can't stomach it. Well, yeah, just be careful if you want to do it. I support you. Guys, I watch other people's channel. I subscribe, I click, I leave a comment. Okay, I'm not like a selfish person. Just watch me, just watch me. I go. People got one view on their channel. I'm the only view. I'm leaving comments. I got 10,000 subscribers, 3 million views. I'm engaging in other people's lives. I just clicked on Chosy Man. He got an avatar of some psychopath on there. Okay, he got like no subscribers. Okay, are other nomads doing that? Hell no. They're pandering to you. Okay, I'm giving you guys the real. I want you to do YouTube if you want, but I want you to have a main job. Because YouTube is pretty much like being an intern at the mental sane asylum to see if the mental patients like you. That's true. Can't stomach it. Maybe one day for now. Comment section is fine. Guys, I don't know what's worth. I don't know what's worse. Going in the psych ward or going to visit someone in the psych ward. Because guys, what I can tell you is the comment section is like going to visit someone in the psych ward. You might as well be locked up yourself. Tony, YouTube is a talent show for psychopaths. That's what let's take hydration. I broke it down. I'm sorry, I broke it down. That's true. It's true. Lila, Simple Life will buy a house for, damn, it keeps going up, man. $200,000 for a house to buy South Florida Venice to rent out Friendship. Well, it's going to end in a disaster. My friend moved together. Lila, I love you. Stay positive. Backwards. Do you believe porn is bad for your brain? Nope. Unless you're a psychopath that doesn't have that's not doing other proper things in your life. And everyone's different, so everyone has to determine that for themselves. Like researchers say. I don't know what researchers say. Some researchers say climate change is real. Some people say it's not real. Okay, so guys, at one time researchers said that smoking cigarettes was fine. It wasn't bad for you. Then all the researchers said smoking cigarettes is one of the most dangerous things. However, it's still legal. Why? Because it's a publicly traded company and we're in a capitalist society. We don't give a shit if cigarettes kill people. If they can make a profit, that's what capitalism is. So what I can tell you is this. masturbating, even if you don't look at porn, is healthy because you have to ejaculate. Okay, it's like if you don't ejaculate, it's like you filled up your black water tank in your RV and you never dumped it. What's gonna happen? You're gonna back up, and black water is gonna come out of your mind. Okay, and if you don't believe that, look at the YouTube comment section. It's a lot of people with their black water tank hasn't been flushed in years, man. Okay, I'm not saying you should watch porn, but maybe just take a screenshot in your mind of some hot person, go home, masturbate in a sock. If porn is too addictive for you, okay? But what I can tell you is this, guys, you got to ejaculate. It's human nature. You don't want to ejaculate in someone because then you're going to have a kid. And some of you psychopaths shouldn't be passing on your genes to other people. That's true. That's true. That's true. You got OCD. You can't even handle that the low sodium Goya beans is the opposite direction. How the hell can you handle raising a kid? I was dating some girl. She was an anxiety ball. She was just a big ass anxiety ball. And she drove an Audi. Never dated a girl who drives an Audi, man. So she used to say, like, if I can't handle this, how can I handle having a kid? I say, I know, you better not ever have kids. And what she do? She gonna have a kid. Am I mad at that? I'm not mad at anyone, guys. I'm living in my car. Okay. So what I can tell you is this, guys. Just be careful what you ask for. Good job. And then he goes, the Northwest is not that bad. I love you. Fresh, good food, fresh air, lots of trees. I see too many trees. I can't see the sun, man. There's too many trees. I can't see the sun, but I love you, man. And he goes, tons of things to do. I love you. If you like the outdoors at all, I love you, man. I don't like the Northwest, but I love you and I support you. Tangy, yo, I'm a psychopath for beating dudes I bait with my unlocked bike. Tangy, all I know is do whatever you do, man. I'm not getting involved. I don't get involved in other people's drama, man. I'm drama free. I've been down that road. Not gonna do it. Chazi Wan, you watch too much YouTube, Angel. Tanji, I've gotten robbed for sleeping. I don't know what neighborhood you're parked in. Get the hell out of that neighborhood, okay? Because I've been in bad neighborhoods. I had knives pulled out on me, guns pulled out on me. Do I spend time in those neighborhoods? No. Why? Because, guys, if you live the simple life, you prioritize. One of your top priorities should be to live in a good neighborhood. Why? Your environment matters, okay? And so do whatever you do. I'll do what I do. Tanji says, now I balance. Quasi man, sorry you got robbed. I'm sorry too. Tanji, it's hard for me to get angry though. I don't get edgy. Just swing to the balance the odds. I hear you. Chelsea man, just grilled some chicken sausages. Oh yeah. Sausage emoji to you, but not that type. Tanji's laughing good. Gerald, show me some love. Damn it. Thank you, brother. I'm working my ass off in the strip club tonight. Remby, get yourself a taser, Angel. Hey, but don't forget, taser can really hurt someone. So you better be trained and you better be damn sure prepared that if you use it, you can justify yourself in court. Because, guys, you can catch a major assault charge if you taser someone. So don't think like that. You better be prepared to back that story up in court. Backwoods, keep it simple, 100. Tanji, keep up the good work. I got to hit the road. Wish I could hear more. Simple life, peeps. Good night. Love to you, Tanji. Backwoods, show me some love for Gerald. Yeah. Gerald, love you, Tony. Tony, good job, Gerald. Lewis, dog emoji. Good job, Lewis. Gerald, laughing good. Tony. Oh, Tom, one finger up. The Big Easy, good evening. Good evening to you, brother. BVT, South Carolina. The Palmetto State's in the house. South Carolina's got 1,000 trails right off I-95. I did a video from it. And what I can tell you is this. Love to you, BVT. Ramby. You have great humor, Sam. I'm doing the best I can. Thank you. Oh, Gerald, give me another one. Youngest looking guy on YouTube. Damn it. Thank God. Sorry, Gerald. I missed that, man. I'm all worked up. Guys, compared to Bob Wells, I'm Brad Pitt. So all I can tell you is this, all you psychopathic girls out there that are butt ugly but got a hot profile picture, eat your heart out, okay? Why? Because I ain't never going to date you, okay? Am I going to the women's RTR? Hell no, okay? Why? Because I saw the women at the women's RTR, okay? I'm not going, man. I love you. Sleep about it. Thank you, Gerald. Big Easy. I'm in the last third of my life, all right? And I'm doing me for now, good. And I doing it unfiltered. I'm not mad at you. Tim, Sammy. Can I drink out of your sock? Hey, I don't care, but do whatever you want, man. Some guys are into that. I watch some porn, like where some guys go down on a girl after the girl gets cream pied. So if you want to go down on a girl after I cream pied her, I'm not mad. Now, you're not going to lick it off me, okay? But if you want to go down on a girl I cream pied, knock yourself out. I don't care. BBT. Oh, Tony. Another tip from Gerald. 2 in 1 night. Tony, I'm sorry. I was all worked up, Gerald. I'm on fire tonight, man. I'm sorry I missed it. I love you, man. Let's continue. BBT, sorry to hear about the Florida trooper. Me too. My heart goes out to him. Trying to assist a motorist. I agree. So, guys, look, sometimes the cops are wrong and sometimes the citizens are wrong. And this cop was trying to do the right thing and help an abandoned motorist, and he got killed. And I think it's a disgrace. And so I speak up when I see cops doing something wrong, and I'm going to speak up when I say citizens doing something wrong. So love and respect to that police officer and his family. Gerald, he didn't see it. I'm sorry about that, Gerald. I'm sorry. I was all worked up, man. I apologize. You know I love you. Tony. Sam, did you see Gerald gave it? No, but thank you for bringing it up. I'm sorry. I love you guys. Kira, that's true. Quasi man, laughing, you hassle your profile. I just started the channel. I can tell you start off on the right foot and needed to post something. I figured that. I posted a video of scaring my wife. Well, you're Stephen King. She loves me. I hope so. The avatar is from Toy Story. It scared the shit out of me, man. I love you. Kira, hey, BT, Sam is doing better now that he's on meds. Not no meds, guys. I take no medication. I do no drugs. I do no alcohol. So all I can tell you is this. If you need it, take it, but live a balanced life full of self-care. That's true. Gerald, Tony, it's okay, buddy. Gerald, I love you. Quasi, I love the outdoors, love people, and mostly, importantly, love myself. That's positive. Thumbs up to you. BBT, Sam will be at the clinic tomorrow. I'll buy a bottle of water. All right, well, we'll sell them for $2.99. Wow, Sammy, see what Happy Juice Jeff? Juicy Jeff quit YouTube, man. It was too much, and I don't blame him. He's only 20-some years old. He went into the insane asylum. He thought he was going to do a talent show. And it was like the first time like you try to do a comedy act and you go to the Apollo and you're not prepared with your material. You don't come on YouTube and not be prepared, man. It's like going to the Apollo and you ain't got your act down, man. You're going to get booed out of town. So all I can tell you is this, guys. If you're going to get ready for YouTube, you better come with your A game, man. Okay? Because the psychopaths will run you out of town quick, man. If you're not mentally strong, don't come on YouTube, man. Because you ain't going to get no money. And even when you get money, you're going to get minimum wage. You're shooting for the stars, man. But you're dealing with the psychopaths. So I love YouTube, man. But I'm trying to tell you what it is. YouTube is the insane asylum. And you are the talent show, okay? So... get ready to put on a good one, guys. Good job. Tim. Sam, do you sell the socks? No, but I may one day. I got to make some money off YouTube. I would love to purchase. Well, as soon as I do, I'm going to charge you $19.99. Ryan B's laughing good. BBT. Hope they let me out soon. I understand that. I hate the rubber walls. Oh, yeah, South Carolina's got them. And there's big rats that run wild, lights out. Yeah, I've been to some 1,000 Trails Parks. What time is that? I don't know, BBT. I love you. Luke. Hey, man. Hope you're doing well. I appreciate your positivity, Luke. Luke, positive vibes. This guy's a positive guy. I love you, Luke. But sometimes people who are positive are struggling. So I love you, Luke. And if you're struggling, I just want you to let you know that I love you because you've always been positive towards me. Tim. Sam, I love how you sweat so hot. Guys, I'm lubed up tonight. Luke, any updates on the vehicles? No, I'm stuck on that problem. So when I'm stuck on a problem, I prioritize my life and I go to the next problem. So right now, I went back to self-care, living below my means, and entertaining the psychopaths at night on YouTube. Good job. I'm going to wait for the RAV4 Prime, too, that comes out in the summer. Because I want, if I can get the Prime that's also not just hybrid, but the electrical vehicle, that's a win, because then I could also go to electrical charge stations at night. Sabdadi, is Orlando, Florida warm year-round? It's warm, but it's not the tropics. It's not South Florida. It's right in the middle of Florida. And it's not by the ocean. It's the suburbs. So if you like the ocean, don't go to Orlando. If you like the Caribbean vibe, don't go to Orlando. However, if you're in upstate New York, go to Orlando, because even if you don't like it, eventually you can leave Orlando and go south. What's the winter weather, bro? Google it. Orlando weather 10-day forecast. You'll see. I love you, man. Stay positive. Tim, Sam, can you flush yours in my mouth? Well, Tim, I'll tell you what I can flush, brother. I'll tell you what I can flush, man. Because I know that you're part of the insane asylum, okay? And do I care? No, you're going to get locked up after the talent show ends. You're still going to be in the insane asylum. I'm going to be out living a free life. Why? Because I'm independent. And I don't need nasty people. I try to entertain you. But the psychopath, he jumped on stage. He thought he was going to interrupt the show. What I do, I tasered him. Then I called the cops. I documented it. And I pressed charges. Why? Because, hey, guys, it's true. I'm an entertainer on YouTube. However, if you cross the line, you get tasered or blocked. All right? Either one. Kira. Hey, Sam. Hey. Kira. Good job, y'all. Oh, yeah. Jelly Gels. Thank you for all the positive comments. Oh, my God, laughing. Well, it's good to laugh. Kieran laughing good. Jelly, oh my God, Tim. Oh yeah, he's gone. You'll never see him again in day in life. I'm not mad. He'll come back as some other psychopath. Oh yeah, we in there tonight. Just kidding. Oh, I'm sweating too much. All right, guys. It's a disaster. Let me go back to my laptop because I can't do my fingers. My fingers sweating too much. Jelly's laughing. Ryan B. Luke, I love the RAV4. I think it's the best-selling SUV in America. That's true. I love Arizona. I will forever rock with you, cuz, because you preach the truth. And that is self-reliance. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Tony! Vista Tim, yeah. Hasta luego, man. He basically got the Arnold Schwarzenegger tattoo right on his back. He's gone. Sabi David. Would you live in Hawaii? No, I don't like the West Coast, and I don't like living on an island. I don't even go to Key West because it's too isolated. Would you go there since rent's high? I wouldn't go there. I'm an East Coast guy. I like the Atlantic Ocean, but I'm not mad at you if you like Hawaii. Tony? Oh, yeah, I read that. Yeah, he's just laughing good. Big Skrill. Sam, you're going to sweat my ass off. More when you get it in. Guys, all I'm telling you right now, sweat is good. It releases toxins from your body, okay? And what I can tell you is I gave it to you raw tonight, okay? I did the best I could, okay? And for some people, it was great. For some people, they hated it. For some people, they're just in the psych ward, and it's just a talent show. They don't know what's going on. However, all I could do is my best. Prioritize my life, simplify my life, and take it one step at a time. And when you're stuck on a problem, go to the next problem. Because the psychopath who got blocked will go to his next fake profile. Why? Because he's a psychopath. You're never going to save him. Do I try to save him? No, I don't. I press charges and I document. Why? Because I've been down that road in life. I know that someone who wants to be nasty will always be nasty. And I'm okay with that. I don't feel bad for them. Why? Because that's just who they are and I accept them. So what I could tell you is this, guys. If you live in Minnesota or Minneapolis, that's the same place that Stephen King is from. It's basically a horror show, okay? And that's why he had a deluded mind. So get the hell out of Minnesota. I love you guys. Have a peaceful, positive night and keep pushing forward. God bless. Keep the faith.